Hello baritones! This is a video for you about marking your score for Baby Can Dance. So get a pencil and your Baby Can Dance score, and we're going to go through it and mark in a few things just so that you know what to do and you practice them in, and it'll save us loads of rehearsal time. Hurrah! Starting on the first page, the very first phrase is sung through from bar 1 to bar 5 without a group breath. He got a frame like a busted bike. He got a face that nobody likes to see. And then you breathe after that. You might need to take a breath in there somewhere. You can take a word off. You might sing, he got a frame like a busted bike. He got a... Nobody likes to see, but we definitely need everybody singing all the way through that C. And the only place that you're not allowed to breathe is after the word bike, okay? That word bike and that C, those two long, three long notes are crescendoing. They're growing through. They're getting a little bit louder through. The same is true of the word me, nobody but me, nobody but me. That last me gets a little grow. And then you're straight back in, and he got a thing to learn about love. That works just like the first phrase. He got a thing to learn about love, he act like. So straight through there with no breath. He never heard of romance. You're moving with the bases there, just like you did in the first phrase. And you need to crescendo, grow through that move so that you're together, okay? Why to give him a chance? I want that to be quite... forward and a little bit nasal. So why to give him a chance, okay? Definitely not. So why to give him a chance or chance? It's che. So why to give him a chance? And that's off nearly straight away. You've got 1.5 beats. Chance. Out of the way, so that you're not singing when the leads come in on the My Baby Can. Turn over to page 2. The first phrase there on page 2, bar 17 is low. My baby can dance. This is going to be sung quietly for 2 different reasons. Number 1, it's low in our register. We don't need to push it. Number 2, the tenors are singing with you as well. So there's going to be plenty of people singing on it. Now, are the tenors really going to sing down that low? Probably not. They're going to go. And that's fine, okay? But this doesn't need to be, my baby can dance. This is a quiet moment. You're gonna have tenors with you, and every second note, the basses come and join you as well. It's just a gentle hum, so take your volume way back for that first one. Once you move on and we're on 4 different notes, we can bring up the volume because that's what's needed. But when we've got more than one part in unison on one note, it tends to really increase the volume, okay? You are with the leads on My Baby Can Dance, My Baby Can Swing. So make sure that you're in at the same time as those, okay? At the top of that page. Then we're going to go from bar 20 through to Oh Yes without a group breath. So you're going to sing, baby can shake me slow so I don't need no other thing. Oh yes. Definitely no breath after thing and before oh yes. I want that to go straight through. And the S of yes is just on the rest, the second beat of that bar. Thing, oh yes. So you're saying a really small s as the leads are going, my baby can, okay? Now these phrases, my baby can shake me slow, my baby can hold me tight enough, those kind of descending phrases, they are going to be in a quieter voice. They're going to begin quieter and they're going to decrescendo. They're going to get a little bit softer as we go through it. They're going to have loads of really good diction and lots of focused sound. What I don't want is that we get very airy as we go through it. So when you're singing it, I don't want to hear, baby can shake me slow so I don't need no, not interested in that sound. I want like laser focus, no air, no icing sugar. Baby can shake me slow so I don't need no other thing. Oh yes. Okay? And you're growing ever so slightly through the thing. Thing, oh yes. Okay? But again, I don't want that to be thing. Rah, rah. Gentle. We're going on from there. Lovely. The same is true for how you're going to sing Baby Can Hold Me Tight Enough to Drive My Cares. Focused sound, not airy. Keep an eye on down the bottom of that page. You're doing a long phrase again. Baby can hold me tight enough to drive my cares away, away. Now, the tenors, the leads and the baritones are not going to breathe through that phrase, away, away. But the basses will get a chance to breathe because they go straight on. So make sure that we in the other three parts are kind of holding that on and keeping that nice and rich when the basses drop out to take their breath. Okie doke. Pop over to page 3. You are with the tenors on this. So the basses go dum and you go da. So it's dum da da dum da dum. Address up. And you join together all three parts for address up. Now, you need to sing I dress up, okay? And he dress down. Because otherwise we're going to get I dress up and he dress down, which is not what we're looking for. We want I dress up and he dress down. Making sure that you are opening the mouth and singing on an rather than a long s noise. Very, very nice. Careful of your T's on but it. I don't want harsh T's. I don't want but it. I want but it don't matter one bit. Okay. They're not emphasized. They're not smacked. It's not but it don't matter one bit. Not that. But it don't matter one bit. Okay. If we have 40 people in the chorus smacking each of those and doing a really hard T, it'll be just overwhelming for the sound. Okay. When you're coming in on it really don't matter, we're on 37, 39, we're in 40 going into 41. I want you to grow through that to get us into the key change. So you are on, oh sorry. It really don't matter we. Okay, and then you're out of the way once you've sung the we because the basses are coming in on their solo. It really don't matter we. Gonzo. And you're going to go, ha, I get to take a breath because breathing is in short supply in this one. So enjoy where you get to take those breaths, okay? Mind your S in class. Better than class. The S is going to be on the first beat of the next bar. We got something is what the basses sing. We got something better than class, okay? Then you get your breath. Then you're going to do in one phrase, love when love don't last that long. And long is long, has 4 beats. Long, 2, 3, 4, breathe. And all we need is a song, just need a song. Definitely don't breathe through there. All we need is a song, just need a song. And grow in any of the longer notes so that we don't sound like we've taken a breath, even if we haven't. Down at the end of page 3 now, we're going to do our same phrasing like we did in the first kind of chorus. So, he can dance, my baby can dance. So those things are kind of gentle phrasing, okay? And when we turn over to page 4, that whole phrase is going to be in one breath. The lead sing, he can wake. And we're going to sing, me up so I listen to the music and move no way. No breath through there, all the way through in one go. If you find you personally need a breath, that's no problem. Take a note or 2 away to take your breath. Definitely don't do it after the word move. I want that to be a growth point, not a dropping out of sound point. And that no way can be nice and loud, okay? So we're being slinky, bar 52. Wake me up so I listen to the music and move no way. Nice, laser focused, quiet sound, not lots of extra air. You are holding on there, bar 57, 58. You and the tenor, bar 58, are holding on. Yes, my baby can dance. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is on the 4th beat of the bar. So this is 56, 57 going into 58. Yes, my baby can dance. 2, 3. Okay. Yes, my baby can dance. 2, 3. And this needs to be quiet, okay? Lovely. Then you're in with the tenors again in the next bar. My baby can sway. And then hold me tight enough to drive my cares away, away. Again, you're going to go through that with no breath and nice and quiet. And once you've got 2 away, you're going to stop singing as is written. Take your rests there and let the basses do their my baby can. When we move on to the interlude, the bap, bap, bap section, really, really important that we're getting sound all the way through. There's only one place where we're breathing together, and that's in between the two my's in bar 68. So we're gonna sing ba 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 dee dee dee, dance with my baby. Yes, I will not. Maybe we will dance all night. Now, you might well need to take a breath in there somewhere, and that's fair enough. No problem. Find a place to leave out a note. What I don't want to happen is that we're sort of dropping all of those down because people are taking breaths. So I want that continued sound through. I don't want to hear ba 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 dee dee dee, dance with my, no, ba 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 dee dee dee, dance with my baby, yes. So all of those slightly longer notes, if you're au fait with music notation, all of the tied crotchets or the dotted crotchets are our longer notes there, and they all need to be sung through. None of those are spaces where you can take a breath, okay? Pick somewhere else. We're going to go straight through the maybe to we will dance all night. Then we're moving on at the bottom, page 4, to the ooh and the oh. We are matching what the basses are singing there. So they sing my baby can move, so we're singing the ooh of move, and then they're singing oh, swing low. We're matching that oh and low with our O, and they're like a sigh, ooh, oh, and then fast in, he can, ooh, oh. Mind your notes there. It's really tricky for all the parts there to make sure that we get into the right key for the next whoa, 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 my baby can dance, okay? When you're in bar 80, we're at the top of page 5 now, actually second system on page 5. My baby can 1, 2, 3, 4. So you need to hold that dance all the way through. My baby can dance. All right. Then you're going to do shake me slow so I don't need no other thing. Oh yes, my baby can dance. That's a long phrase, and I want it in one breath from the group, but as we say, you can take your breaths if you need to. Plan them now, do them every time. And again, this is going to, baby can shake me slow so I don't need no other thing. Is going to be kind of quiet, and then it's going to grow. Thing, oh yes, my baby can. Okay, they're going to be kind of growing into the, this is kind of our coming into the tag, coming to the best part of the song, coming into the loud part, okay? Turn over onto page 6, just to say be careful of the rhythm for tight enough to drive my cares. I know it happens twice, this is the second time, but I forgot to say it the first time. We need to be really precise on that rhythm, and I think that's something that's tripping people up. My baby can hold me tight enough to drive my cares away, okay? Or drive my cares in this case. We don't sing the away. But that needs to be precise and quiet and in time, please. When we go to the every time we swing and sway, everybody has sort of dropped down in pitch, nearly an octave for some people. This is a kind of a quiet, slinky, very smooth, very legato wink. Like, we know what we're talking about here, don't we? Yep, we do. Every time we swing and sway, and give me a lovely big diphthong on that. Swing and sway, sway. See the way I've got the E at the end of it? And then we're going to sing dance enough to drive my cares. Be careful of the S on dance. It has to be dance enough rather than dance. Dance enough. I want dance enough to drive. So we've got dance enough. Okay. Drive my cares. You've got a lovely line there. I really enjoy it. So nice and loud for you guys. And then we go to the baby can swing, baby can sway, coming into bar 101. I'm going to make that sway slide a little bit longer than the line tip. I'm going to milk it a little bit more. And then the my cares away. Watch me for that one. We're going to wait for the basses to make their noise. Then we're going to go together on my cares away. Don't be at full volume for my cares away, because we want to have somewhere to grow to as we go through those 4 bars of held note. And if you need to take a breath in there in that place, you can just drop out my cares away, hey, and come in with a little huh, so that we don't get an to bring us in, that we get a huh on the right note. Don't say the end of the word. So don't go my cares away, eh. So go eh, and then stop. That's how you can come back in if you need to. I'd rather everyone takes a breath at some stage there, and we have a lovely bright, full of air ending, then everyone's like, death by the time we get to the end of it. Okay, great. Thank you.